Welcome back to Lost in Attention. We try to keep us sanity watching a bunch of movies. Today we're talking about this. This is not a usual topic that I normally discuss, but I am a narcissist, so I want to add my opinion. I will only be talking about this video specifically what the reporters say about the situation. I have no interest in either of the actresses. I don't care about Ruby Rose, and I couldn't care less about Sydney Sweeney. I forgot her fucking name. She has nice boobs, but who gives a shit? She's not a prostitute. Her appearance has nothing to do with occupation. Anyways, so Sydney Sweeney was in a movie about a lesbian boxer, and it flopped. But apparently Sydney said that she did it for the people, whoever the fuck that is. So then Ruby Rose took it personally. Since the movie flopped and Sydney said it was for the people, naturally Ruby assumed it meant her people specifically. For some reason. And then she called her a cretin, which was fucking hilarious. Anyways, that's the gist. Now, what I want to discuss is how the reporters understood the situation and their opinions on it. So I completely agree if they were accurate to the understanding of the situation, because Ruby just said us. Now, us could mean anything, right? It could be women, could be brunettes, could be lesbians, it could be fucking anything. It could be people that like the color pink. It doesn't matter, right? It is odd that there are people that want actors to represent characters that they specifically relate to, which doesn't make any sense because their occupation is to act. It is to pretend to be someone else. It's the same thing with The Upside with Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston, where Bryan Cranston plays a paraplegic, and a whole bunch of people said that it's wrong for him to play a paraplegic and that the role should have gone to a paraplegic, which doesn't make sense because he can play that role. I understand that if there were a paraplegic actor that auditioned for the role and they didn't get it, then yes, you have a point. But other than that, it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, what I want to get to is that there are people that want specific people to play specific characters because they represent those specific things. But then for some reason, it didn't carry across with Snow White. They didn't allow dwarfs to play dwarfs. Peter Dinklage, I have nothing against his art. He's a good artist and I enjoy his movies. But as a person, his opinion is fucking stupid. His entire career was built on him playing dwarves in movies. He played the imp. He literally played a dwarf in Infinity War. So it doesn't make any sense for him to now suddenly have an opinion about dwarves not being able to play dwarves. I do, however, want to talk about Sydney Sweeney's movie that flopped. I am so fucking happy that it did. It just goes to prove that men of culture won't go watch a movie just because Sydney Sweeney's in it. Even though like 80% of her fucking audience are men of culture, they have fucking respect for themselves. At least enough respect for men of culture that they would not go watch the movie just because she's in it. And I appreciated that. It was also funny that she showed up naked to an event like a week before the release of the movie to hype up men of culture to go watch the movie, and they still didn't. It's actually kind of insane that she was allowed to do that. What she did was basically the equivalent of a guy in a trench coat in a parking lot. Like, she didn't get consent from any of those people. Yeah, there is a small group of people that would have appreciated it, but I doubt any of those people were at that event. So it's actually kind of insane that she was allowed to get away with this. Anyway, that's it. Fuck off.
Stop it. Get some help.